It's not just an ordinary bangle. There are several different things I want you to remember, but the first one is that this is solid. This is solid, not hollow. So it is 40 grams of sterling silver. There are 4 different patterns to choose from, and I'll show you right here, starting with the high polished, of course. Then we have the chevron design, which is beautiful. These are done with hand diamond cutting. Then this is called Snowflake. So if you love something that's super sparkly, get the Snowflake. And then we are only taking waitlist orders on the mosaic design. So if you love the mosaic, you can put your name on a wait list, and hopefully we'll get some more in within 30 to 45 days or so. But again, polished, chevron, Snowflake, or mosaic on wait list. The other thing is that there's 3 different sizes to choose from, and that is small, average, and large. I'm wearing all the small ones. Small fits 6.5 to 7 inches. The average is 7 to 7.5, and the large is 7.5 to 8. Can I tell you, with this is 160 grams on my wrist. It's heavy when you put all 4 of them on. But this is beautiful. And by the way, this would otherwise cost you easily $232.91 or more. And we have it at a price of $134.40. 5 monthly payments of $26.88 gets it to you. And how about free shipping and handling gets it to you as well? That's the Snowflake design that you are seeing right there. That's the mosaic, which is actually the one that is on wait list, but you can put your name on a wait list if, as long as you're willing to wait, you would still get it at this price. That's the chevron design, and you can, of course, also get the high polished design. Any one of the 4, any of the above, because if you want to mix the polish with one of the diamond cuts, that's a great idea too. But I really think, and I mean this sincerely after being in this business this long, that I bet most of you have never had a solid sterling silver bangle, because we've had them here so rarely and never before as a today's special value. So it's a whole new world. It's a whole new feel when it comes to jewelry on your wrist. I want to introduce you to my guest. She is a jewelry and fashion stylist and expert. Her name is Allison Dayette. And welcome to QVC, Allison.
I know, we're supposed to.
We're not supposed to.
I know, we're not supposed
That's
to.
That's right. With all the viruses and everything, we're just supposed to say hi. But anyway, so good to have you here at QVC.
Thank you.
Now, let's talk, because why do you feel like this was worthy of being a today's special value?
Well, first of all, the fact that it's solid sterling silver. And can we get a look at this? When we say solid, we really do mean solid. Look at that.
How rare is that?
I can't remember the last time like that silver style jewelry, this collection offered anything like that. I love the fact that this is not filled with a resin. This is not hollow. This is solid sterling silver.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's how you get to 40 grams. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to just bend down a little bit and listen to the sound.
Yeah, look at that. That's a thud. Yeah.
Ready? I mean, it's just boom. That's what 40 grams of sterling silver sound like versus tinny, tinny, tin.
Right. Something that's like feather light and just floats, or something that's hollow.
Right.
And sometimes something that's hollow could get dented, scratched, and bent. That's not going to happen with this piece.
Tell me about the diamond cutting that's been done on these pieces.
You've got your 4 choices, and while one is the high polish, the 3 others are actually diamond cut. Now, diamond cutting is done by hand with a special tool. So you can see that was actually the chevron.
Yeah.
And I love the chevron because specifically with our bangle here, it's 2 sides.
Right.
So you can see it's got, it's almost like 2 lines of the chevron. You've got it on this side, and then you've got it on this side. So it's a double chevron band. And that's because the width of this is 3/8 of a width.
Which is more than 1/4 of an inch, just a little less than 1/2 an inch. So it is substantial.
It's substantial.
And here's the other part you'll like. Watch this.
Easy to put on.
Hinged bangles with basically no reason for a clasp. All you have to do is open it and close it. And so it's so easy to put on. You just open it, put your wrist in it and close it. And then it's not going to come off easily because that hinge is so sturdy and strong. It has to be when you're talking 40 grams of sterling silver. So when it comes to this sterling and who it's made by, what kind of quality can we expect from this?
All of it, when it comes to Silver Styles, really, that whole collection is about high quality, affordable prices, and giving you that myriad of different choices, whether it's, you know, the everyday casual piece to the elegant piece, and all of it moves fluidly throughout your wardrobe. So you know you're getting the quality. And I love the fact that you could put on a bangle like this with just a t-shirt and jeans, and suddenly your look is elevated.
Right.
Or then you've been wearing all day, now you're gonna go out at night and you're just gonna throw on a cute dress, and it looks just as stunning. It's just a perfect piece to wear.
This is the high polished right here, all high polished all the way around. Then this one is the chevron, and I'm going to show that to you from both sides. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is really beautiful. We call it the Snowflake. And I will tell you, that one is even prettier and in person, and also it's very smooth. You might think, well, with all that diamond cutting, is it going to catch on my dress or whatever? No. Super smooth, beautifully done. This is the mosaic design, which is already on a wait list for all 3 sizes. But if you want to put your name in for and your order in for the wait list on the mosaic, you can do that. But seriously, these are stunning. And I don't know when else you would ever get a price like this other than at today's special value.
Right.
And these have been flying out. How many did you say have been ordered? 8,500 of these since we kicked it off at midnight. And there's the value again, $232. We're at $134. We're basically about $100 less than what it would otherwise be out in the stores. 40 grams of sterling silver. When we talk about sterling silver, we're talking about 925 silver. What does that mean?
Well, it's 925 of pure sterling silver, and then the rest is kind of an alloy making up the rest of the ingredient. But this is sturdy. I mean, as you said, as you're hitting the desk, as you're feeling it on here, when you feel it on your wrist, it is substantial.
It is.
You know you're wearing it.
You put all 4 on and you feel like that's like lifting
I mean, we're not talking about like the weight of a cell phone or anything, but it's substantial. It's not feather light. You know it's there. It's never one of those moments at the end of the day that you start looking like, is it still there? Wait, am I still wearing it? Has something, is it gone? No, you know it's there. You know it's making that statement. I also want to make a point of, as you see, that it really lays nicely on her wrist. And the reason it partially is the fact that it's not a circle. It's an oval. So you can see the oval design, and then with that hinge, it just easily opens up. And I like that because with the hinge, you don't have to worry about looking for a size to fit over your hand to get on.
Or
which
clasp.
is usually when you have a circle, there's no hinge. There's no clasp. You're just looking for a way to has to fit over my hand before it's onto my wrist.
Here's what I'm going to just mention is that especially when the mosaic design, which you're going to see in a second, is already on wait list. That was the mosaic. This one is the Snowflake. The next one will probably be the chevron and the polish. But what I want you to think about is it's noon. Okay, we've already sold out of one of the designs and are taking wait list orders. By the time you get to 4 p.m. or 6 p.m., that could be true for a whole nother design. So that's why I'm saying I'm glad you're watching at 12 o'clock noon. Usually we have deals on the daily, but we always like to show you the today's special value right around noon Eastern time. And this is just absolutely stunning. This is one of those other bracelets too that I find that as we get into summer, as we get into spring first obviously, then all of a sudden the sleeves get shorter. I love to wear bangles in the summertime.
I love a little arm candy.
Yes, exactly.
I love layering the pieces, whether you're choosing to do all the bangles, whether you're adding another piece of silver style. And again, just look how it lays, how it lies on the wrist like that because of that oval. So you can see that's the shape. It's not a circle, it's an oval. And then you've got that really easy hinge. So you don't have to worry about connecting anything here. And the fact that the design goes all the way around the piece. And as you can see, the interior is
look
that,
at that.
smooth silk finish, so it's
Yeah.
really soft against the skin. So we just keep the diamond cutting on the exterior, not on the interior.
Have you ever, let's say, you know, I'm going to relate it to handbags. You have the handbags that you bought at the discount department store that you paid $30 for. But then one day you say, you know what? I'm going to get that Dooney and Burke or that Patricia Nash or whatever kind of handbag it is that's now 10 times the price you paid at the discount department store. Here's what I want you to know. What's the difference when you put those on? You feel more confident. You feel more like I've arrived. You feel like, wow, I really treated myself. That's what this is. All your other bangles, fabulous. Wear them, layer them, and enjoy them. But this will be the one that you'll say,
Wow.
that is solid. Who else in your group of friends or family has a solid sterling silver bangle? I mean, look at that. I mean, that is incredible when you can get that 40 grams. Typically, 40 grams of sterling silver would have been a really long necklace with a lot of big links, you know, and that's where you would start to see 40 grams.
Right.
To have 40 grams of sterling silver in a bangle bracelet is really almost unheard of, unless you get into the very, very high-end jewelry. So for QVC to have this today, you know, they asked, you know, several people months ago, do you think we should do this? I'm like, absolutely. Because the key here is that it's not something you probably already have, and it's not something you can get just anywhere in your area, but you can get it at almost half price here at QVC. And we're telling you exactly how much it weighs, exactly what you're getting, and the fact that there's no clasp to worry about. It's still it's not magnetic, by the way. Remember, it is actually hinged. It's a spring-loaded hinge, and it's going to be very easy to keep on. There is the polished. Here is the chevron. Then we have what we call the snowflake. Look at how the light plays off of that. Wow.
Yeah.
And the mosaic is available, but on wait list. So these are the ones to choose from. I swear to you, you will love this when it gets home, and you get to have it at home in about a week's time for $26.88. So go place your order. Go to QVC.com, tap the app if you want to, and there's your value. That's what you're not paying is $232. What you are paying is $134, but you get to pay it over 5 months' time. And even the free shipping and handling, which is great because these are heavy. So, you know,
Yes.
this would be some extra.
Exactly. Yes. That would be awful. You'd be thinking, oh, well, I'm getting something so amazing, but I'm paying for that heavy shipping.
That's right. And don't forget, this price goes up at the end of the day. So you will pay more if you wait till tomorrow to buy this. I want to go back to have you show just how solid it is.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how you take this off and it makes a thud.
Yeah.
On the table
It
because
does.
of that substantial weight. And the reason why is because it's solid.
Yeah.
So this is not hollow, as you can see. And you know, if you were buying a hollow bangle, which a lot of people sell at a high price point,
Yeah.
you know, it could dent, it could scratch, it could bend. This isn't going to happen. This is the kind of piece that is that updated classic, something that actually my grandmother owned 3 bangles. They were thinner, but they were solid sterling
were they?
silver.
Wow.
Passed on to my mom. And then as a kid, I used to go in her jewelry box and play with them. And when I left the nest, my mom gave me 2 of them.
Oh,
and
how
when I
sweet.
saw this in the Silver Style collection, I just said, oh my gosh, this is reminiscent.
Yeah.
And it just shows it doesn't go out of style. These are just updated. And the fact that we haven't seen something solid like that
I know
for
it.
years and years.
I can tell you that after many, many years, in fact, I've probably been here like 26, 27, 28 years. And I had bought a lot of silver and a lot of gold and a lot of bangles because I do love bangles. But I had never had a solid one. And we, for the very first time a few years ago, brought in the solid 14 karat gold bangle. Now you can imagine what that cost.
Wow.
It was a lot of money. but I saved up because I knew it was coming, and I got it for myself. And it's kind of like the creme de la creme, the crowning glory of all of my gold bangles.
Yeah.
That's what this is going to be in your sterling silver collection. This will be the one that is the queen. This is the one that's at the high point because it's all in how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
When you wear it, you know you've got the best on. You have solid sterling silver. That's incredible. I mean, you